Good morning, I'm Al Litman, Mayor of Mesquite. Today's COVID-19 report, as of this time this video was recorded, is 108. I'm sure you noticed that I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt this morning. Remember back a few weeks ago when I said that Mesquite and Fernley were in a contest to see who had the highest percentage of people registered for the 2020 census. The losing mayor was to wear a Fernley shirt to the council meeting following the contest. We lost. So here it is. The part I don't get is the shirt says Al Litman, Mayor of Fernley. I'm not sure where Fernley is, but if I ever go there, I'll wear the shirt. It might even get some respect. By the way, the 2020 census is far from over, and I expect that in the end we will come out the winner. Why? Because I know Mesquite won't let me down. Speaking of the census, I'm sure most of you who watch my videos have completed the census, but I'm not sure about those who don't watch. How about all of you calling up your friends and neighbors, encouraging them to fill it out? It's safe, easy, and takes just a few minutes of your time. I feel sorry for the census workers who have to come out to your residence in this hot weather to get the census completed, but they will. Don't close the door on them, but wear your face covering when talking with them. And speaking of masks, the president is now encouraging everyone to wear a mask when out in public. Of course, physical distancing and washing your hands frequently are also important. The other day, an individual posted that the virus must be going away because the death rate for Nevada was down. Yesterday, we saw the highest count yet. If it's going away, it sure is fooling me. The president has sent many confusing messages about the virus lately. Last week, he stated that it would just disappear. Yet the other day said it's not going away soon or something to that effect. I'm not being critical of the president in any way, but mixed messages can cause anxiety and confusion to many people. I hear from some, "I told you so," and many other comments that if we had done things differently in the past, perhaps the virus would be gone by now. The past is past, and nothing more can be done about it. Forget the blame, it doesn't matter. I hear other comments that the future will be different if we do whatever some expert or another tells us. It's obvious our future will be altered. Schools will be different. Where you work could possibly change. We might not have a traditional Thanksgiving gathering or Christmas or New Year's celebration. How about our baseball season or the NFL? Will there be a Super Bowl game with people actually there? The list goes on and on. We seem to be obsessed with the future. This is understandable when we realize that most of us live in what we call a doing model. We're goal-oriented and nothing is ever enough. No matter what is happening in the present, we seem to want to concentrate on the future. And because, like the past, we cannot live in the future, this orientation takes us out of the present and out of what we can control and manage. Just as guilt lives in the past, anxiety lives in the future. By the way, when I say guilt is in the past, I refer to the old woulda, shoulda, and coulda. That's the guilt I'm referring to. We have become so future-oriented that when we become uncertain about the future, we tend to panic. If the future is shortened by disease or circumstance, we often feel cheated and resentful. It's human nature, and I want you to recognize this. It would be unrealistic for most of us to have no thought for the future. Therefore, some planning in the here and now needs to be future-oriented. So many I talked to lately seem to be depressed about their condition. No job, no unemployment, what's going to happen with the schools, and so much more. Stress levels continue to build, and I hear the word worry much more frequently. Perhaps you might think this is a therapy session or a psychology lesson. It's not, and don't take it that way. I'm just thinking out loud this morning about the past several months and how our lives were changed so quickly. The bottom line is, don't stress out over what you can't control. Worry does absolutely nothing for you one way or another. Next week, I'll talk about a relatively new organization called Hope Means Nevada and how they can help with mental health in these stressful times, particularly for our teenagers. Keep the faith, stay Mesquite strong, and we will get through this together. Thank you.